Good morning, this is Paul, and today I'd like to share some of my unknown varieties with you. Now, I found these about 5 months ago on the side of the road for free, and I didn't think that they could take full sun. I thought it was just a white-fleshed variety, but I'm starting to think it might be a hybrid or some pink flesh, because one, it can take full sun without a problem, and two, see some little bits of red on the tips of these. It's kind of hard to see with the lighting, but we'll see. Maybe a pink flesh, could be a white flesh, but either way, it's really hardy and can take full sun in Southern California, which is pretty awesome. And I'm going to test these for self-fertility, so we'll see if they're self-fertile. Now, I find this very interesting. I think it's one of Paul Thompson's. At least the grower said it was, from Paul Thompson's house. They had several, but I'm hoping it's like an old Guatemalan. Paul Thompson had G1, G2, G3, and I have a G2 from Spicy Exotics, so it definitely looks different. Or this could even be a really old American Beauty, but some old DNA going on here. You can see it's very thick and vigorous to grow. So I'm excited to see what this is. Time will tell. Now, I'm super excited for this unknown variety. This is a Desert King seedling, which is Hyloceres polyrhizis crossed with Selenocereus megalanthus by some researchers in Israel. And the way Ty describes the Orahona Express, which is a Desert King seedling grown in Hawaii, I can't wait to try one. It sounds really delicious. Now, harvest time will be a little different with this plant. It's going to be 60 days because it is a hybrid between a yellow skin variety and a red fleshed variety. So super cool. I'm excited for this lovely Desert King to get larger and to produce. I wish I grafted it sooner, but I do have a graft and it's doing fine. Very aggressive plant when grafted. All right, let's go show you some more. Now, I'm excited to see what becomes of these, because I think one is San Ignacio, but the other ones are starting to show some different traits. Now, they're definitely spiny, most likely kind of from Nicaragua. But wow, they get really pretty interesting looking new growth. It's just definitely a bit more almost yellowish, greenish, bronzish than other dragon fruit varieties that we have in the garden. So very cool, very interesting variety. We'll see how it tastes in the future. I'm really excited for this one. This is Trinidad, but it's still unknown because nobody's really heard of Trinidad, or they're not for sure if it's a variety. But we had somebody that came from the island of Trinidad say online that this looks like what grew in their native area. So that's really exciting. And our buddy Sal, who gave us this cutting, actually had a flower last night. And so hopefully he tried to see if it was self-fertile, and time will tell. But man, I'm really excited to see what this produces in the future. All right, here's another one I'm really excited about. And this is a very vigorous grower, the most vigorous grower we've had in the yard yet, I would say. And I even tried some for rootstock. Now, at first I thought this was an axe, but I think it's just too vigorous and hardy, I guess you could say, to be an axe, but we'll see. I'll know right away when I see the flower. But man, it is making great rootstock, and it's a very aggressive grower. Now, I did see an overripe fruit on the plant over the winter, the mother plant, and it was fuchsia and looked delicious. So we'll see. So I have many more to share in the future, but I'm going to end it on this beauty. This is a grafted Orahona seedling, and I have 10 under trial here. I want to see the differences with cross-pollinated fruits to see what the hybrids look like and their unique traits and characteristics. So I have 10 of these Orahonas under trial, and each one is subtly different, has different traits. Some are more red on new growth, some are green. I find it very interesting. So time will tell. We'll see what happens when some of these produce fruit in the future. So give us a like and a subscribe, and I'll share some more of our unknown varieties in the future. All right, have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching.